So I treated myself to a Healy, which I saw advertised with a local car dealer, a classic car dealer in East LA. This thing just was online one day, and I just couldn't resist. I wanted a 3 liter Healy for a long time, but they're just usually way out of my budget. So I went there with cash and bought the thing. It was very, very low priced for the condition it's in. It wasn't running. Um, Actually, it seemed like the motor was frozen and the brakes were frozen. The vehicle, in fact, had been in storage since 1977. And so here it was available, and I just could not resist. So the next step, of course, is to see what I bought, see if it could be salvaged the way it is, try to start up the motor and get it running basically. Okay, I just rigged up the Healy, put some gas here. Just really everything very minimal. The water pump's still frozen, but it's going to be enough for a startup check. The car hasn't run in 46 years. Let's have a look. And about 2 weeks later, the car is now running. The brakes still don't work. The fuel, I redid the carburetor, and it's not leaking too bad. Actually, it's not leaking at all. It's cooling nice. I took the thermostat out for now. Put a little marine gas tank in it because I haven't cleaned the gas tank out yet. And it's pretty rough, but still no muffler. But it's all about seeing where the clutch is, where the transmission is, how the engine runs and all. And just want to check it out, go down, up and down the street to see what needs to be done. So the car goes on jack stands, and I want to just repair everything to make it street worthy and drive real good. It's no intention of mine to restore this car. In fact, I kind of like the condition it's in. But the overdrive, they had no key when I bought it, so had to get a key. Did the brakes, new freeze plugs, they were all rusted out. Took out the gas tank and removed the shellacked gasoline in there. Moss Motors, of course, absolute fantastic place to get all the parts I needed to get it going. And 3 months later, almost 4 months later, it stood ready to go. I went to register it, and unfortunately, I wasn't able to keep my plates without going through major paperwork. So I just got new plates because I really wanted to drive it. And so here we are, test drive, actually a daily driver as it is right now. Absolutely lots of fun to drive. It's a fantastic car to drive. We made little side pipes on it instead of leading it all the way back, give it a little bit of a throaty sound. But overdrive works, clutch is still good, all the synchro rings on the transmission fine. Uh, Despite being probably more than two valves open for all this time, the car has great compression throughout. Yeah, I can't complain. It's just an absolute joy. It's an absolute joy to drive this car, and turns many heads and starts many conversations. So this is the beginning. Like always with my cars, is that the end is never in sight and never will be. But I'm enjoying this car on a daily basis.